left wing. Markkanen, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Hook loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Well, Larry Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Laurie's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Here's Bailey. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Nets trail by 9. Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore. Now here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the tray.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Now Markkanen. Here's Deng. An elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game. Porter against Markkanen. Lets it fly. Porter's shot is off.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Deng. Now Markkanen. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Markkanen's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Nets trail by 9. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Well, you look at Kessler, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Pass to man. To the wing on the left. And here is Porter. The 3. Kessler with a rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Deng. Now here's Markkanen. He's got 9. Cuts off the pass. Outside man. Pass to Traore. Here's Clowney, defended by Jackson. Here's Traore. He's scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Here's man. And again, it's the Nets missing. Utah leading by 9. Back to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. And that one's good. Deng.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside man. Claxton up top. He's covered by Kessler. Claxton passes to Porter. Over Markkanen. Porter's shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Outside Porter. Outside man. Outside Porter. Toure for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the Nets with possession here, following the 3 by Utah. Here's Toure. And there's the rejection. It's a one-on-one situation. Markkanen inside. He's guarded by Porter. And down it goes. 2 points. Markkanen's got 14. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Utah.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Porter. The Jazz making their last shot. Nails it from 3.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Here's Deng. He has 6. Pass to Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't fall. That miss makes him 5 for 6. Nets trail by 12. To the paint. Outside for Porter. Launches a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Here's Deng. Pass to Bailey. Now Markkanen. Here's Deng. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Outside man. Porter against Markkanen. Tries it from the block. And rejected.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Down by 12. 5 to shoot. Count it. Good. Here's Deng. 6 points for him. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Deng. Goes up at the stripe. Again, Utah good for 2.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And here's Porter. Here's Toure. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Fires the 3. That one is off. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A 12-point game. And And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Utah shooting their first free throw of the night. So both teams making some changes here.
Shooting for Utah. Sensabaugh. One time from the line.
Nets trail by 15. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Powell in the post. And Powell with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Deng. Give him 8. Marking it outside. Let's go with a 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
1:07 left to play in the first. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. One minute left in the opening quarter. Outside Grimes. Pass to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. Nets trail by 14. Here's Sissoko. To the inside. From the right block. And again, it's Brooklyn. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Deng. 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
With one shot.
One second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Powell's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Williams. He's out there with Filipowski. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. It's Grimes on the wing. Uncovered. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Jazz lead by 15. Pass to Sissoko. Here's Minot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Utah leading by 14. Here's Grimes. Misses the 3. Powell right side. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Utah has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Sensabaugh. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Covered by Filipowski. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Saraf, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for Utah, Jackson, he's checked in for Filipowski. Markkanen comes in for Grimes, and Bailey subbed in for Hawkins. Utah leading by 15. Here's Bailey, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Minot pulls it in.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And Utah has possession. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Markkanen. 3-pointer. The Jazz again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Saraf. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Minot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 6. Out left to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sensabaugh's got 9 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get out of your seat. Make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets team.
And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association. Number 1, the Jazz.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Here's Clowney. He had 10 points in the win against Washington. From behind the arc. Rebound, Utah. Williams passes to Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. Takes a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Porter. Down low. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. On the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. This one for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Jazz leading by 19. Here's Bailey. Markkanen outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Out to the wing. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter. Here's Clowney. Outside man. For 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Utah moving the ball around. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Terrence Mann. Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 20. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Mann. To snap the cold streak. The rebound by Jackson.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Sensabaugh. And here's Kessler. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And on top of that, he made a massive impact with his rebounding.
And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul. Traore's checked in for Brooklyn.
Substitutions on the court.
Brooklyn on D. Jackson left side. Fades back. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen with it, and it's man picking him up. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Here's Deng. He's got 11. Kessler a screen. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Porter. Pass to Toure. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Here's Toure. Pass to man to end the run.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Now Porter. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 12.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Here's Deng. Pass to Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen from outside the arc. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Toure. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Deng. Back to Markkanen. They set a pick. Jackson for 3. Porter pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Clowney. Still without a bucket. Now here's Claxton. He's covered by Kessler. Pass to Clowney. 4-3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now. Markkanen outside. Here's Bailey. Back to Markkanen. From the arc. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
The Nets shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. 1:46 left in the first half of this one. Clowney, good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Jazz have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's Deng. He's got 11. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Porter. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Toure. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Markkanen. The D's right on him. Here's Deng.
Another three for Utah.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Brooklyn shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Pass to Porter. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Traoré. Back to Porter. There's the three. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. It's going to be on Terrence Mann. Utah shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And that one misses. Porter with it. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Lauri Markkanen making things happen for the Jazz. Totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. You got to be feeling pretty good if you're one of the teams at the top of your conference.
It's a huge confidence boost. Lets you know that they're doing the right thing right now.
As if you ever needed a confidence boost. You always think you're doing everything right.
Well, oh my gosh, look, who's talking? Are you serious? Ernie, you hear this?
I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about you.
I tuned out a long time ago. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Jazz.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as they're played. They're good.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Here's Traoré, Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Traoré out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now here's Mann. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. That one goes. Count it. Mann's got 5 now. The Jazz shooting the ball 70% in this game. Markkanen outside. Pass to Deng. The 3 ball. Now here's Jackson. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now Mann. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time. Here's Deng. Pass to Markkanen. There's the double team with Porter to the middle. Here's Bailey. It's Markkanen on the wing. Here's Deng. 16 points for him. It's good on the putback. Kessler's got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Here's Traore. On the wing, Porter. Kessler against Claxton. With the step back. Here's Clowney. No good with the triple. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Mann following the bucket by the Jazz. Porter's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Traore. Back to Porter to win the cold spell. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And it's blocked.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Back to Mann. From deep. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Got it. Deng's got 20 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Traore. Pass to Clowney. Three-pointer. And it's Deng with a rebound. Here's Bailey. With the teardrop. And there it is for him. He's got 22.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Let's see those moves. Come on.
Lineouts checked in for Clowney. And a chance here to check out some stats for Lauri Markkanen.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Pass to Traore. No good, off the front rim.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Markkanen. 26 points for him. Here's Deng. Over Traore. And that one's good. Deng. Deng's got 8 points in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Porter. Pass to Traore. Fader on the way. And no good, trying to use the glass.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Deng. He's got 24. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And Bailey gets it to go.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Porter. He's got 15. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
That's good for Markkanen.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
Here's Traore. Looking to win the run. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Jazz have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Deng, an elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen from long range. No good on the shot. Brooklyn shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Traore. Here's Minot. Here's Traore from downtown. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Here's Deng. Offensive board. And that one's good. Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Traore. Here's Minot. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Traore. Over Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The 3. Pure from three-point range. Deng's got 11 in the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
To the left wing. To end the drought. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Deng. He's got 27. Markkanen for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 1, the Jazz.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
And the Nets making a change here. Sissoko's checked in. Then for Utah, Grimes, he's checked in for Filipowski. And Hawkins subbed in for Markkanen. And for the Jazz, they're shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey there, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he could play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the bucket by Utah. Here's Toure. And Grimes pulls it down.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 10. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Deng's got 30 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Traore. Pass to Sissoko. Now man. Here's Sissoko. Clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Traure's got 6 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Hawkins, the pass to Grimes. To the paint. Here's Deng. And the layup is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Traore, following the bucket by the Jazz. And there's the screen. Pass to Sissoko. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Jazz, their shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. 41 seconds left in the third. Here's Hawkins. Fires the 3. Minot pulls it in. First trip to the line for him here.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Brooklyn making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Sensabaugh. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Well, the Nets shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's man. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Kyle Filipowski. Williams is out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. And Brooklyn has possession following the 3 by Utah. No good with a jumper from the wing. And for Utah, they're shooting at a very efficient 67%. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the 3 by Utah. Outside for Porter. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Jacks up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
To the inside. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Sensabaugh. It's Grimes on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Powell. Grimes' shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Sissoko passes to Powell. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Minot. Here's Sissoko. Fires from deep. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Utah's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. On the wing, Porter. 3-pointer. Doesn't go for him.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Here's Hawkins. Shoots over Powell. Utah with another miss. Well, the Nets shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Here's Hawkins. Throws it up high. And Williams punches it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Brooklyn with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Powell for 3. Rebound, Utah. Hawkins has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sensabaugh. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now apply for the Jazz. Sensabaugh. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Now man. Outside Porter. There's the three. Counted from distance. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's Sensabaugh. Filipowski sets a screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's his third foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Toure. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. No good with a layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Williams punches it home.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Porter from outside. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Hawkins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams looking around. Pass to Hawkins. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Hawkins. Filipowski sets a screen. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Mann.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Right side Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Whoa, I mean, what a play by Porter Jr. Sticking with the shot, putting the D in a bad situation, and getting it to go.
One shot. One shot.
Utah has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Sensabaugh. Filipowski sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets. Outside man. Here's Traore. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here is Porter. Driving inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
Okay, Michael Porter. I mean, he just explodes inside and up to the rim before anyone can stop him.
The Jazz have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Here's Hawkins. Filipowski sets a screen. Hawkins can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Traore, and here's Porter outside. And Grimes pulls it down. 4-3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Traore. There's a screen. On the wing, Porter. Here's the three. Can't get it to drop. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Sensabaugh. Filipowski sets a screen. Sensabaugh, no good. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Porter gets the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Filipowski sets a screen. Here's Sensabaugh. Outside Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Conchar, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 55, John Conchar.
Here's Conchar. It's Grimes on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Rebounded by the Nets. Clowney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Well, Brooklyn's shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Back to man. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Traore can't hit. Utah shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Conchar up top. Outside Grimes. Filipowski sets a screen. Utah with another miss. And so Porter will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Here's Sensabaugh. To win the drought. Brooklyn with the board. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Traore. And that one comes up a bit short. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Outside Grimes. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Lori, some efficient shooting for you tonight. How comfortable were you with the looks you were getting?
I was good. Teammates kept finding me. I think I had good looks, and can't really say much. Just try not to think about it too much and just let it go.
Just play the game the way it should be. Congrats on the win, Lori.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.